Hello, welcome to The Signing Nerd. My name, Mark Horan, or my sign name. Today I want to introduce to you Galvatron, who was recreated from Megatron in 1986. The reason for that is simple. Because Hasbro wanted more money. So they decided to create more robots through a movie when I was a kid. So let's get started. Okay, so here's Galvatron, and as you can see, Galvatron is a big toy. In fact, you might say that Galvatron has a lot of advantages that other G1 Transformers didn't have back in the day. Galvatron has sound and lights. Galvatron has movable joints and parts, as you will see in robot form later. But our Galvatron in his size at this moment is relatively huge. Now if I was to put Rodimus Prime in the picture, you would see that Rodimus Prime is nowhere near the size of Galvatron. In fact, if I was to take the cannon part away, they'd probably be about even in size in regards to this form. You know, Rodimus in his station wagon, or I don't know, his RV form, to Galvatron in his cannon form. So he's a big boy. Now he has three different modes. The first mode is, of course, cannon, as you can see here. The second mode is a gun, and the third mode is, of course, Galvatron himself. Okay, so as you can see, we're going to turn around now. We're going to transform him from his cannon mode to his gun mode. So the first thing we do is we turn around and we bring down his handle. And of course we have the trigger that's inside here. Now I forgot to show you this, but in order to turn around and operate the sounds, is you can either go through the trigger here, or there's a button up here to where you can do it. Now there are three different switches, well, one switch, but you can do it in three different locations, and that gives you the choice of the sounds that Galvatron will make in both his cannon and his gun mode, and also in his robot mode. So we take that now, and we go into the treads. And the tread, we bring it down like so, and we turn it around like that, and then we bring it up until the red is facing towards the gun itself. So we have to turn around, and we have to do that on the other side as well. So if I go to the other side, where we still have the track down, we take the track, pull it out, twist it up, and then bring it up. So I'm going to borrow right now my little TARDIS, and just so that I can turn around and put the gun down onto it and balance it out for you, so that you can turn around and see plainly what the gun looks like. So let me move this up. Alright. So there you have Galvatron's gun mode. Alright, wasn't that hard. In fact, the next part isn't going to be hard either, where we transform him into his robot mode. So now I'm going to take the TARDIS out of the picture. And we're going to turn around and we're going to go into transforming the gun into Galvatron. We turn the waist all the way around. We lift this up. Bring this down so that it holds it down. Pull the legs out. Separate the legs so he can stand. He has, oh, they're hard to get out too. They're very hard. His feet. There we go. So now he has feet that are there. And then we go from there and we put these, of course, down. And we move these out. The tracks out away from the body. And we go out and we pull out his arms. So as you can see, I pulled out both the arms out from the back of the toy. They both go down. So we pull off this part. Now I wanted to say something about this. I really love the color and the sparkles that are in this thing. It's really nice. So what we do now is we push the body down, which brings out Galvatron's head. Now, let's see if I can get a close-up if we can. There we go. So Galvatron's eyes are translucent. In fact, when if you push the little button underneath, his eyes will flash up, as well as that annoying sound like I said before. Now, one of the things that I had said prior, before we transformed him, was that Galvatron has a lot of advantages. In fact, Galvatron can move. He's got arms that can go up and down. He's got elbows that can move back and forth. He's got legs that unbelievably can bend and back and forth, so he has knees. He is very articulate for a G1 character. My problem with him is that he doesn't like to stand, there we go, stand up. Alright, so we've transformed Galvatron from his cannon mode, his gun mode, and now into his robot mode. Now, one of the things that I did off camera was I connected his cannon directly into his shoulder mounting joint. This, of course, comes with Galvatron, and you connect it directly into a socket on the arm itself. Actually, if I turn him this way, I'll bring him up a little bit closer. Maybe you can see the small socket that's right here. And that is where we would slide in that piece in order to turn around and keep Galvatron's cannon on his arm. So let me give you a little bit of history, just a brief history of it. Galvatron was first introduced in 1986 in the Transformers movie. Galvatron is the creation of Unicron from Megatron's body. Megatron agreed to work for Unicron and in exchange for a new body. And Unicron changed Megatron into Galvatron. Now Galvatron, of course, has the same memories and the same spark, but yet his personality is, well, abruptly different. In fact, Megatron was more of a planner. He was devious. He planned things. He was meticulous. While Galvatron seems to go more on his emotions and his rage and his anger. So there was a vast difference between the two. So I hope that you enjoyed Galvatron. And I hope that you'll subscribe and you'll like the video, as well as ring the bell so that you can get other notifications from me. Leave me a message. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing here, and what other classic toys that I can bring to you. In the future, I'll be looking at everything from Ninja Turtles and Thundercats. Godzilla will be another one. And just leave me a message below. So this is the Signing Nerd, signing off. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.